Hello, Facebook, and welcome to the Real Estate Walk and Talk. I think we're live now. We're going to find out in just a second here if we're live. Oh, I think we are live now. So, welcome to the Real Estate Walk and Talk. I'm going to be bringing you guys into a live breakdown of a JWB turnkey new construction rental property that was just released. If this is one of your first times here on the Walk and Talk, we do this every Thursday in the Not Your Average Investor show at 12:30 Eastern. You can join us there. We do these live breakdowns. And then I also do this on Friday as well. This is more of a bite-sized breakdown of the property evaluation. This is meant both as an opportunity for you to invest in this property, as well as it being a learning opportunity. I always try to point out something here to use as a teaching tool for some of you who may not be ready to invest yet, but need to do a little bit of learning about investing in turnkey rental properties here in Jacksonville, Florida. The Not Your Average Investor show is every Tuesday and Thursday at 12:30 Eastern. So if you want a deeper dive, join us there, 12:30 Eastern, and you can join us at jwbshow.com. But I've got a great property for us to review right now. And without further ado, I'm going to start that process right now. We're going to do the screen share. So hang with me here. All right. So hopefully everybody can see us now, and welcome everybody who's joining right now. Welcome to the Walk and Talk or the Sit and Talk, whichever you would prefer right now. But this is the live breakdown of our turnkey investment property. So as you can see here now, we're looking at 8005 Cocoa Avenue. This is a brand new construction turnkey rental property. So again, if this is something that's brand new for you guys out there, we build brand new construction rental properties and we turn them into rental properties, which turns them into passive income streams for investors out there. This is a great example of what our brand new construction looks like. So as you can tell here, brand new, it's 4 beds, 2.5 baths, a 1-car garage, and about 1,665 square feet. We'll kind of zoom in here for all of our friends following at home here, so you can see some of the numbers. Oh, let's make sure that number's not there. So the first thing to look at when you're evaluating a turnkey rental property is the return on investment. And if you are in our shows, you'll hear me often quote what our typical returns are. They're between 9 to 11%. They have recently gone up because the interest rates that we can get for conventional financing have gone down. They are way low, which has a significant impact on your return on investment. That's why I talk often about how investing right now in rental properties might be the best time, especially over the last few years, because interest rates are so low and what a dramatic effect that has on your returns today and for the next 30 years or however long you have this loan in place. It's there for you. But we're going to take a look at this property. It has estimated total monthly cash flows of $287 a month. I'm going to walk you through what that means in just a second. And the estimated return on investment is 10.82%. So you can see that 9 to 11%, and this is near the top of that. So certainly something you'll want to take advantage of. On the show yesterday, I had a question about this different summary of returns. Greg, why do you always just talk about this down here? Well, what I'm talking about here is conventional financing. This is the way the majority of our investors invest. And this means buying an asset and getting a loan that's backed by a government-sponsored entity, which would be Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. That's where you get the most advantageous terms for your loan. That's always what you want to do if you can do it. Now, this one right above it is called non-recourse financing. You might be asking yourself, why would I invest in something that has a 1.89% return on investment? It seems pretty low. And we need to think about why we're doing this first, because this is the right investment for a small segment of our investors. All right, so non-recourse financing, when you hear that, you should think that that means investing in your retirement accounts. And so for retirement account investing, most of the time people are way over invested in things like the stock market, stocks, bonds, mutual funds. That's pretty much what everybody has in their retirement accounts. Diversification is a very wise thing. So if you are somebody who has way too much in the stock market in your retirement accounts, non-recourse lending might allow you to diversify and actually own some real properties, real estate rental properties in your retirement account. But the problem is that you can't get conventional lending when you're buying in your retirement account. You have to get non-recourse lending because This is the only type of loan that will be made to your IRA or your 401k. Now, when you're investing in your retirement accounts, non-recourse lending is a lot more risky to the bank. And so your interest rates are going to be higher, 7.5%, and your terms are not going to be as advantageous. When I started to invest in our first clients, they bought properties with non-recourse lending, and the interest rates were 12%, and the term meant that it needed to get paid back over 10 years. Now it's 7.5%, which is better than 12, and now you can pay it back over 20 years. And the goal here is we want this to be break even or slightly better. So that's what you see here, right? It is hard to be able to get financing in your retirement accounts, but the most important rule in buying rental properties is so that it's positively cash flowing. And we're able to do that with this non-recourse financing product that we have a special relationship with that we pass along for our clients. What this does not include, by the way, is home price appreciation. So if you're looking at this and you're saying, well, Greg, why would I buy this for 1.89% returns when I might be getting 3 or 4 or 5 or 7% returns in the stocks or the bonds that I'm in? Well, keep in mind, this does not include home price appreciation. And so your returns could very well jump up to the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11% return range if you are including historically accurate home price appreciation in Jacksonville. So you can earn better returns than what you might be earning in the stock market. And the other thing is just diversification. You don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket. So it might be wise for you to take some of that money that was in your retirement accounts and put it into a rental property portfolio in your retirement accounts. And the last one is a cash purchase, right? Cash purchases sometimes make sense when they're a part of retirement account purchases. Sometimes cash purchases make sense when the income from the asset is the most important thing. If folks are closer to retirement age, that might be the best thing for them. And so when you don't have a mortgage to pay, you're going to get a higher monthly cash flow. In this case, it's $1,000 a month is the estimated monthly cash flow, and your return on investment is 5.91%. Now, 5.91% is less than 10.82%. So why would you do that? Well, as I mentioned, income might be more important than maximum return on investment. And the reason why this is lower than when you're getting conventional financing is the beauty of using other people's money. When your initial investment is very high, it's hard for you to earn the maximum return on investment. When you use other people's money, which is another name for conventional financing, you're able to earn a higher return on investment. So here's 8005 Cocoa. Purchase price of $199,000, 4 beds, 2 baths, a 1-car garage. For a 2-year lease term, we are going to get $1,425 for an average rent between those 2 years. But here's another teaching moment. When people buy rental properties from JWB, largely they are not rented at the time of purchase. However, you will hear me come very strong and tell you that you should not expect any maintenance or vacancy costs right off the bat, right? The beauty here is that, of course, we just built this home, we just released it, and our homes sell very quickly, typically 7 days, maybe 14 days. So that's not enough time for us to always get a resident in place before the client puts the home under contract. But it might take 30 to 45 days from the time it goes under contract until the time that the client closes on the home. And during that time, we are marketing it extensively. We're getting that resident in place so that by the time the home closes, we have it positively cash flowing from day one. And that's how this works. So sometimes clients say, is it rented at the time that by closing? And the answer is yes. Is it always rented at the time of putting it under contract? Absolutely not. But we're great at what we do and we get it rented by the time you close. Other than that, you'll see property taxes here. This is based on our experience in the area. So $3,000 a year for taxes. Homeowners insurance is way low, sub $400 on this one, which is incredible. And then you've got your annual property management fees for you right there. Built in 2020, 1665 square feet and on city sewer. So here's the house at 8005 Cocoa Avenue. If this is of interest to you, you'll want to reach out to me. You can drop me a comment here on Facebook. You can also reach out to my team at chatwithjwb.com. And if this is a learning lesson for you, that's great. That's why I'm here to do this. Let me know what questions, what feedback you have, and I'll continue to do this. We do it every Friday here for this little short segment. And then I would highly encourage you to join the show on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12:30. This Tuesday, we are interviewing Ken Babby, who's the owner of the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. which is our minor league baseball team here. And we're going to be talking about owning sports owners, real estate. How is that all connected? How does that play a part? Because the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp are a big part of downtown in Jacksonville. JWB is a big part of downtown. And largely, we're looking at very similar things. So downtown is going to help the Jumbo Shrimp. Jumbo Shrimp helps downtown. All of this helps owning rental properties in neighborhoods that surround downtown. So it's going to be an intriguing conversation. Obviously, a sports franchise during COVID is also a very intriguing angle. And Ken is a really great dude, and we're excited to have him. So join us on the show, 12:30 on Tuesday. Go to jwbshow.com, and I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Take care, everybody.